Hi guys, Since Vance here again. We've got the nurses' strikes coming up. Very controversial. I don't really talk about it. I mean, we've had this issue for some time, but I don't really talk about it because, well, there's a part of me that feels kind of bad because I know a lot of people who are also affected by the increase in prices, but they can't do anything about it. And I actually know a lot of people who are finding it very difficult to get a job. You know, so somehow there's a part of me that feels like I'm glad I have a job. I work with a lot of people who feels really strongly about this. And I can't blame them because I have seen how they have worked through all this time. I hear how much they're struggling. I mean, I struggle as well, but I always struggle anyway. I'm very good with adjusting to whatever situation I find myself in. And I'm very good at being content with nothing. I can probably have nothing at all and I'll be okay. Like, oh well, just go with the flow. But what's bad with that is I'm not good with demanding for something that is rightfully mine. Maybe this is one of those things. Maybe we deserve it, but I'm being timid about it. I know that there's a lot of people that I work with that are suffering because they've gone through a lot the past few years. You know, COVID is such a long time ago now that, you know, nobody's talking about it that much anymore. But it still happened. They still have gone through that. And you know, when COVID happened, it was very difficult for a lot of my colleagues. I was one of the lucky ones because I didn't get transferred into ITU. But obviously, I've heard the stories of what they have experienced when they had to go through that. A lot of people dying in front of them every day. Them feeling scared that they will bring this to their families, especially their elderly. And then some of them even went into accommodations to protect their family from getting it. I'm a nurse in the operating room. Theaters. During that time, almost every day, our patient is a COVID patient. Wearing that whole PPE business, that is such a bloody headache. And we can barely understand each other and it's so uncomfortable. One of my colleagues got COVID from work and then she passed it on to her husband. And her husband sadly did not recover from that, then passed away. And that's really sad. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have that experience, but during that time, can we say, you know, pay us more for this? Pay us more for going into work and risking giving it to our family and our family dying like that. And what we got was a round of applause, you know, every Thursday. I think there was a badge that says, I am an NHS hero, some mugs, and although I think all of those are very sweet and, you know, we do appreciate it, the acknowledgement, but I have a lot of colleagues who feel like, you know, if you really appreciate something, there are incentives or ways to show it that will actually change or make that person's life better. Imagine if you're a child at Christmas and then your parents give you a round of applause as a present. You know, well, you've been such a good boy this whole year. And then you get a round of applause. Or a mug. Or a badge. So there are people who seem to look at all the strikes that are happening and think that these people are being selfish for doing this. But you know, my dad actually said to me, you know, these strikes are very important because in the past, actually, the benefits and incentives that we get now from our employment actually are fruits of strikes that have happened in the past. Actually, if we make it better now, the future generations will benefit from it. And for me, I think it's just us trying to adjust to the cost of living. It's not us who raised all the prices. Imagine if the supermarkets, you know, were told, you cannot raise your prices, you have to stop here. Although that would make everybody else happy. We won't have the teachers going on strike, the doctors going on strike, the nurses going on strike. But obviously, they'll have to make their profit as well. But imagine, even if they don't make as much profit, yeah, their family is still not gonna die from not having that much profit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna come home and find their husband dead. Like, my colleagues already went through that. Some of their family actually died. I think a little cost of living adjustment is not really too much to ask. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love.